Hello and welcome to my channel here at The Craft of Living. And here we go for another unboxing. Now, super excited for this one. And I decided to go back and get the original deck of the Law of Attraction. So if you know me, I'm big on the Law of Attraction, and there aren't a lot of decks out there that specifically tailored to the Law of Attraction. There's a lot of decks that subscribe to those beliefs, but there's nothing about it in the title or the description. You kind of just have to go discover that card by card. But this is by Jerry and Esther Hicks. This is one of her original decks, and I thought if I'm going to try to share the teachings of the Law of Attraction, I should start at the beginning. And I didn't vibe with the relationship deck as much as I was hoping I would, but I'm letting it have some space to grow on me. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is a Hay House production, so you know what to expect pretty much from Hay House. We have a Dear Friends card here, which is typical on her decks. She calls these Dear Friends card. I thought it was an oracle card. It's just her talking about, although you've always been surrounded by the evidence of the Law of Attraction, a conscious awareness of this powerful law will be activated within you as you experience these beautiful cards, and your deliberate control of your experience will be dramatically enhanced. We know that you are meant to live a joyful life, and we also know that conscious, deliberate self-empowerment is essential to be able to live such a life. It pleases us to know that these cards will remind you that you do have personal control of your own life experience. So I love that. And similar to the other deck I was talking about, be sure that when you come to these decks that you are at least in a neutral space. If you come to them from a lower feeling of angst and hopelessness and despair, maybe give it a try. But if you do find that it's actually making things worse for you, then just set it aside for the moment. It might be too much of a vibrational jump. As Abraham says, it's hard for you to go from there to there. But let's take a look. I know who I really am. One of the first cards. Start off with the basics. Love it so far. The universal law of attraction defined in this card here. My thoughts, manifestations enjoy a buffer of time. Thank goodness, because if things manifested instantly, oh my gosh, we'd probably be our own worst enemies. My inner being guides me through my emotions. This is helpful when we feel lost and overwhelmed. My creative workshop process works for me, and it's unique to each individual. And this is 11, the master number. So trusting that whatever technique you're doing is right for you. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. The Law of Attraction treats my imagination as reality. It does. I am not here to create sameness. Yes, you are here for individuality, to express your own divine spark and your own perceptions. My thoughts are in harmony with health. I can reach for a better feeling thought. And she goes and explains them over there. And there's no guidebook with this because they're all self-evident. There's a description on the back, as you can see over there. My creative power lies in this moment. In the now moment. It always ever does. It can never lie anywhere else. It can never lie in the past or the future. Just right now. I am not in competition for well-being. That's the pie theory, that there's only a certain amount of pie of abundance, and that if you miss out, quote unquote, that you won't get your piece of the pie. And yeah, that's a misconception. Words do not teach. My life experience teaches. It's very true. Our little babies are also thinking beings. Yes, they are. And they know so much more than you give them credit for, those little things. My goal of happiness is important enough. Kind of interesting illustration. I'm resonating with them a lot more than I did her relationship deck. I can focus specifically upon what I want. Yes, because you're a powerful creator. You're a powerful manifester. My every relationship can now feel better. And I understand the rules of the game of life. Ooh. I should have got this card when I was born so I could understand the rules of the game of life. All right, so this is high gloss. It's a medium cardstock for sure. It's, I would say medium heavy. They're pretty thick. Let's give it a shuffle, give it a go, and ask what is the greatest lesson we could learn from this deck? And so they're more like affirmation cards, first of all, but I will be using them as a divination oracle deck. So what is the greatest teachings we can learn from this deck? Aside from the obvious. What aspect? Let's see. By segment intending, I can expand my time. 55. As you become efficient with your segment intending, you will expand your usable time. By being clear about what you want during each important segment of your day, you will harness the law of attraction to do its work, and it will require far less time for you to accomplish much, much more. So this is interesting coming up right now. Expand my time. I feel like this is a call to really look at your perceptions of time. Are you running out of time? Are you always saying there isn't enough time to do the things that I really want to do? This is bring awareness around time, and what kind of belief are you creating around time? I'm not sure what segment intending is. I'll have to look into that, but great card we got here for today with the Law of Attraction deck here. And I thank you guys for checking in. Let me know if you use this deck in readings, if you use it for yourself and your personal card draws, and what your experience is with it. Until we see each other next time, peace.